My name is Alex McDonald. What I'm doing is I'm going to be running 5 marathons in 5 days, completely fasted. I'm following a ketogenic lifestyle, so that involves the nutrition and what I do eat. The other part is doing that for a long enough period that my body has become what is called fat adapted. This is going to be my first ever marathon, will be day 1 of this challenge. I like to pull things apart and put them back together. If they work as they should, then I know how they work. I've been obsessed with the world of nutrition, and particularly in the low carb space and around ketogenic diets and becoming fat adapted. My background was actually in investment banking. I'm anything but a professional athlete. A lot of people think that I'm crazy. The people view it as impossible. It's just not possible. You don't have the energy. There's an enormous amount of science that backs what I'm doing. They're excited about the data that we can get out of this, and it's not every day that they have someone come along to them willing to take on a challenge such as this. As a bit of an experiment, I thought, I'm going to be fasted, so I'm doing all of this on an empty stomach. Absolutely not impossible. I have more than enough energy stored on my body, even as lean as I am, to be able to fuel me not only for these 5 marathons, but for a far greater number of marathons. I'm comfortable with the approach, I'm comfortable with what's required, and I'm willing to put my hand up to do it. I'll be tracking a number of components. The first one will be how far I'm traveling, so I'll be using a GPS watch to do so. I want to be testing everything I can around my body to get as much data. Outside of the marathon, I still need to live, I still need to breathe, I still need to function, so there will be an additional caloric requirement. Conservatively, I will be using 25,000 calories over that 5-day period. But when you understand that the fuel source that is available to me and what I'm able to tap into because of my ketogenic lifestyle and because I'm fat adapted, that challenge then moves from being impossible to something that is very difficult. I'm confident, based on what I understand going into this, that it will be a mental game, but that's a battle I'm willing to have. What I'm demonstrating is that we have enormous untapped energy that we are not using. So getting through your day, it really is quite easy. Now, I'm aware that I've never done anything like this before, so I'm certainly stepping into the unknown. My biggest concern is around injury, that there is something that physically means that I'm not able to continue. I am certainly not worried about running out of energy. I'm certainly not worried about the distance that I have to cover. Mentally, if you're prepared to do it and you're willing to really just put one foot in front of the other and commit to that, I'm certainly happy to do that. I'm not a dietitian, I'm not a doctor, I'm not an elite athlete. I'm just following the science.
Here we go, we've got the man Alex, 5 marathons in 5 days and he's fasted the Keto runner, Alex McDonald.
Well, I've just set myself a challenge to do 5 marathons in 5 days, completely fasting. So my last meal was on Tuesday night. I've had nothing but salt and water since. And I wanted to prove the science that if you fuel your body correctly on keto, you've got more energy than you know what to do with. So I've just done 5 marathons to prove that. We've done it. I said it was impossible, I did.